Introducing the Okeover Arms. With plenty of space in the car park, you can fit lots of motorhomes here, and the great thing about this car park is it's flat. Look at Hanky just chilling out. At the back of the pub, you've obviously got a lovely little play park and some geese at the top. With Marvin waiting for me, it's time to get her out the van, get her into the pub, and let's have a look around. The pub itself is split into two areas, the restaurant area and of course the bar. And you know where I'm going to be tonight. I'll give you a hint of where I'm going to sit. Can you see it yet? Oh, it's a big black thing that gives off heat. Oh, there it is. I've arrived at the Okeover Arms here in Derbyshire. It's a lovely, quiet, village type pub. Perfect, it's got an open fire. Perfect place to end from a wonderful walk around the country. The pub has got a brand new selection of wines that have just come in. They look tasty, but you know what my choice is going to be tonight. Whoop, don't go past it. There they are. I just got half of the Timothy Tailor's Landlord. It's a golden colour. Let's give it a taste, shall we? I'm going to very mild hop. It's not very bitter, it is very mild. It's a golden colour as well. It's weird, I'm not really getting much of a smell from this one. But can you see by the colour? You can see with the wall behind me. Colour, it's a very light colour. There's a slight cloud in it, and it's Timothy Tailor's Landlord, and it's a local brew, established 1358, I believe. Is that right? There we go. It says it on 1858. It's a champion beer. It's very smooth. It's very smooth for a drink. Normally you get like a kind of bitter aftertaste, whereas this is actually really palatable. I'd be quite happy drinking this. So I've just got the Swift Nick. Again, it's golden colour. Let's take it to the Timothy Tailor's. Very similar in colour. See what it tastes like. See how similar it tastes. No, it's weird because one of the things that I didn't mention on the Timothy Tailor's is that I can kind of taste like a mild caramel, like a toffee caramel. But I'm not getting that from this one. So in regards to the Swift Nick and the Timothy Tailor, I actually prefer the Timothy Tailor. I think the aftertaste is a lot milder. They're both very mild, both golden, but it's got more of a caramel flavour to it. I actually really like it. Timothy Tailor gets my vote for tonight. So I've just been given this one. It's called Atlantic Pale Ale. It's by Sharps Brewery. And I've just been given a little sampler to try. And I actually quite like it. It's one of the lightest ones, but it's also got bubbles in. I don't know if you can see the bubbles there. But it's got bubbles. It's got a kind of head on it. And it's almost on a lager level, like a Belgian lager. I'm putting it very close to. Smells good. Smells slightly hoppy, but it's got a head on it. It's got bubbles. It's very refreshing. I like it. It's a good choice. Harmon's a good choice. As I'm drinking plenty tonight, I think it's time to have a look at the menu and see what I'm going to have for dinner. The menu has a great array of gluten-free choices, but I know exactly what I'm going to have tonight. Oh yeah, belly pork for me. But what about Marvin, I hear you say? Marvin's even got some sausages. Look at those. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, let me cut these up for you. In fact, I was going to do it with my fingers, but let's have some etiquette. Do you want some sausages? Sausages for Marvin! As Marvin's dribbling over her sausages, my dinner arrives. Look at that. Belly pork, black pudding, new potatoes, served alongside some veggies. Okay. I'll do a sausage. While he gets the sausage, I'm going to tuck in. It's not very often that I get to a point where I'm speechless about food, but this belly pork was absolutely divine. I wanted to get another bite in before I told you how good it was. I've had to ask for some more gravy, only because the gravy is so good. It's so yummy. It's so filling. I could have just spooned it in. Remember those Sunday days where you hide underneath your mum's table with the jug of gravy from the end of a chicken or a roast or something? It's got all those juices in. This has been cooked. So good, so tasty. It also comes in two sizes. You've got a medium size or you've got a large. I went for the large. I think I probably should have gone for the medium size because it is a lot. But I've got little Marvin here and she's going to help me. She'll help me with it. Some black pepper. Here's some black pepper. I don't know how to use this. It's like one of those muscle things. I don't know if it's coming out. Brilliant. I've got this. Got my Timothy Tailors. Lovely. I've just had a look at the specialty coffees board. There's a wonderful array of different flavours that gets added to the coffee. I'm going to try a shin coffee, which is coffee with spiced rum. I've never really heard of one with spiced rum before, but I'm going to try it. Oozing out everywhere. Lovely, lovely stuff. Little Marvin soon wakes up with the smell of the cream. Ooh, lovely. Oh, it's really tasty. It's really tasty, Marvin. You can't have any because this is a coffee. It smells nice though. Yes. Marvin knows goodness. The bar is plentiful and stocked. It's great to have enjoyed such a wonderful evening here at the Okeover Arms. Now, before I do say goodbye and get out, I need to say hello to the landlady and thank her for the wonderful stay I've had.
I'm Jean, I run the Okeover Arms. We've been here for about 8 years. We're motorhome friendly. We do pub favourites, food like belly pork, fish and chips. Most motorhome people that visit us are on a walking route around Dovedale, the Peak District. We are dog friendly.
The pub was incredibly accommodating to Marvin and I. We had such a great time. I didn't even realise that they have B&B rooms in the pub as well. So I had to go and take a spy and just see what I was missing from a van life. A 4-poster bed. I don't know if I missed that, but then saying that, I'd have enough room for Marvin and I to snuggle up together rather than her kicking me out of bed. This pub's a perfect stop whether you're staying for the B&B, in a motorhome or going on any of the walks around the local area. I really enjoyed myself. It's a perfect eatery type pub. It's time to get out and about now, and Marvin and I have headed over to Island Park. Look at that view. Now, despite the water being so muddy, it's almost very tempting to go and have a swim. Or I think Marvin's trying to do that already. Silly girl. As we were walking, we came across the Ilam Cross, a memorial for Mary Watts Russell, who was a well-known lady loved by the village. I can really feel the feminine power here at Ilam, with a lovely presented bench from the Women's Institute in 1965. Now, I didn't quite know what to expect at this park, especially as I walked round the corner and saw this great huge manor, absolutely breathtaking. I just couldn't believe what I was looking for. What a great find. The grounds here are so well looked after. It was such a pleasure to be able to see beautiful gardens amongst people enjoying the array of beauty. As Marvin and I get to the top to admire the view, we look at just a small part of the 158 acres that laid out before us. This even has its own church on its grounds. Absolutely stunning. Who wouldn't want to live here? I know I would. Now let's get down to the bottom and get on that bridge and check out that river. Whilst the water is making me feel all lovely and friendly, Marvin's getting friendly with some newfound chums. As Marvin's had enough, we start to carry on with our walk. Moving down a lovely little path by the side of the cliff, we come across what we believe to be a wishing well. As we think of the three things that we're most grateful for, one of them is certainly finding this place. It's just an absolute haven of nature. Even Marvin wants to stop, savour the moment, and as that old saying goes, stop and smell the roses. Let's go. We come across a cross shaft that was taken from the foundations of a cottage during the rebuild of the whole village around 1840. I think this park has probably got to be one on my top 10. It just makes me feel so lovely and also lucky to be able to enjoy such beautiful places out and about. Me, Hank and Marvin on the road, exploring new things and sharing new adventures. It's just brilliant. Well, as we look about where we've been, it's time to find out where we're now going to go. So I've asked Marvin to get us back to Hank so we can get ourselves back on the road for our next journey. Where's Hank? Come on. There he is. It's sad to say it's now time to go, but make sure you tune in for next time for our next adventure. Don't forget to support your local and subscribe to our channel.